I was checking on Arthur. I was getting friendly with Mike. I knew Schaefer. Then, like I mentioned earlier, one of the earliest editions of Soldier of Fortune magazine by Robert K. Brown featured Ed Arthur. Tom Reisinger picked up on this, got in touch with, and spent a couple, 3 weekends with both Mike Wales and Ed Arthur. I was called sometime in the fall of 1978 by Mike and asked did I remember Ed Arthur. I did. He said that Ed and Robert K. and a few others were trying to make an excursion trip to Southeast Asia, and was I interested in going along, and that Ed demanded to be the CO of the outfit. And I said, no thank you. Negotiations continued. I went to Tucson, and in late fall of 1978, we met with Robert K. Tom Reisinger, one of Ed Arthur's sidekicks, and Ed, Mike Wales, was back, keeping information and egging us on. I knew more than the other four did, but I kept a little bit back, and negotiations continued. Ed Arthur, Tom Reisinger, Mike Wales went to Mrs. Havelock's place, obtained a lot of his notes, writings, and so forth, including one tape that was crypto in nature. I made a trip, after Tucson, up to Robert K.'s house, stayed up there, listened to the tape, could not get a copy of it. No one will let me have one. I made kind of a mental picture of what all of this garbage was, came back, and started playing with my own recorder, which has a reverse on it, and found out that he had played that silly game like they say the rock and roll people do on putting satanic messages on the tape backwards. I called Tom Reisinger, told him what I thought. I took my big Akai back up there. My tape recorder will record that type of dual message, and naturally will then break those types. The tape played in this manner seemed to be a repetition of sentences, words, and phrases, and the coherent part of it was, it's in the mud. It's in the mud. It's in the middle. It's in the mud. And on and on and on. It didn't make too much sense until later we saw some of the mud. So we got some financial backing, and we made our fiasco of a trip. On 30th of August 1978, at approximately 10:30 to 11 p.m., a conference call was made between Ed Arthur, Mike, a recruited female, and an ex-Special Forces medic, who gave all the appearances at this time to be a capable individual. We badgered around in the conversation, and finally the